Hey everybody, welcome to Kimmel's Irish Pub. Time for another movie review. Tonight's movie, The Public. Just found it tonight. Emilio Estevez is in it. Alec Baldwin is in it, and Christian Slater. So I mean, like, you go back to the 80s, late 90s, this is going to be an awesome movie. These are some pretty big stars, you know, Christian Slater and Emilio Estevez. Tell you what, pretty good. But anyway, this is about some kind of act of disobedience that turns into a standoff with homeless people and a library and the cops. That's all I know. But I also know IMDb gave it a 6.5. So kind of interested in it. When I'm struggling looking for movies, I'm usually in the 5 range because that's all that's left. This one's 6.5. So you never know. It could be something pretty good. And only 881 people have reviewed it. So, alright. Well, I'll get into it a little bit and tell you really what it's about, and then ultimately what I think. So stick around. We're going to be one of the first 1,000 people to view this movie and rate it on IMDb. Alright, I'll be back. Hey everybody, I want to do a quick check-in here. We're watching The Public. We're at the 1 hour, 8 minute, and 23 second mark. It's an hour and 59 minute movie, so 2 hours long. We're just over the halfway point. Essentially what it is, Emilio Estevez is a librarian in a Cincinnati library. And every day, and I don't know, this must be true, I don't know, but the homeless in that area come in and spend the day in the library. It's a way for them to get shelter, you know, in the cold winter months. And, you know, and that's the development of it. You know, they come in every day, they're allowed to be there. A side story is he got in a little trouble because they asked one person to leave, whether it was a homeless person or not, I'm not sure. Because they didn't smell good and they're being sued. So, but what happens here is the homeless decide it's so cold out, all the shelters are full, so they decide that they're going to stay in the library, kind of stage a protest, and see if they can stay in the library for the night. And Emilio Estevez is with them. So that's really the standoff here. So it is really interesting. It seems like it's based on a true story. I haven't seen anything that says that. But that's where we are right now. They're having the standoff, and of course people want to get them out, they want to stay. So I'm going to get back into it a little bit more here and give you my final thoughts at the end. But so far so good, so stick around. Hey everybody, we're at the credits of The Public, and I tell you what, a pretty interesting movie. I mentioned maybe in the first part or in the check-in that I thought this might be based on a true story. I didn't find any evidence that it is based on a true story, but it has that vibe to it. So when you watch it, you think, wow, this might have happened, it seems. It was written and directed by Emilio Estevez, who's also the star in it. It really was, I enjoyed the movie a lot. You know, they tackle a lot of, you know, some tough issues that are going on, homelessness in the world, you know, how people become homeless, and then the mental illness that usually follows homelessness, and then the protesting as well. So that's really what they're trying to do, is protest the fact that there's not enough shelters or things like that. I found it very, very interesting. Alec Baldwin plays the head of the, I want to say the head of the police. I think he's the sergeant of the police who's called to the scene to try and get them to disperse. You know, Emilio Estevez, as I said, plays the lead or the supervisor librarian who gets kind of involved. He knows them on a daily basis. They come in every day, so he kind of has, you know, a little bit of a relationship with them, at least knows them, and he has a little bit of a past that adds to the story as well. It makes it a little bit more interesting. And then the other person who's in the movie that I can't remember right now is, sorry, 1 second. Oh, there we go. Christian Slater. For some reason I wanted to say River Phoenix. Christian Slater plays a lawyer or prosecutor of some sort, maybe the district attorney. I'm not 100% sure. He's a lawyer of some sort, but running for mayor. So an interesting role in his part because he's trying to get them to disperse too, but not shed in such good light. But some of the interesting stuff is, you know, as they're doing this, it's kind of a peaceful protest, but the opinions of other people, see it differently. As soon as these things starting, it seems like a kidnapping or a riot of some sort, and the media immediately jumps to that because that's going to get viewers. So instead of knowing what truly is going on, the immediate thought is that there's something really, really bad going on, like a hostage situation. So I thought it was an interesting take, again, on what our media and what they do, and fake news is in this as well. So there you go. I'm pleasantly surprised that I got to see this. If you like Emilio Estevez, and I liked him in this movie because I've seen him in a lot of different things, and I thought he played this character really well. A little bit different than I've seen him play other roles. Nothing spectacular, but quiet, meek kind of guy, but very cerebral to wrap up his character. But, so that's what I got. Very book smart, of course, because he's a librarian, he reads it all. But, so if you like him, I don't know what else. If you want to see a movie about a cause, check this out. I definitely think it's worth a watch. Not Oscar nominated or anything like that, but it's worth paying maybe $2.99 at Redbox for it. That's what I think. Or checking it when it's on. That's it. That's all I got. Hopefully I gave you enough information. I don't know if you guys care if I give scores at the end, but this one I might give a 7 to. I think it was good. What I'll do for you also, I'll put in the description below a link, so that if you want to watch it, go ahead and click on the link there and it should take you right to it and start watching it. Or the Blu-ray if it's available. I'll provide a link for that too if you want to buy it. But there you go, that's it. If you do check it out, leave me some comments, let me know what you think. Worst case scenario, hit that thumbs up button and let me know that you like it. And continue to tune in to Kimmel's Irish Pub.